Hey everyone, Jabman025 here. Today I'm taking a look at my 86 Master Grade, the Shenlong version EW. This kit came out last year, but didn't get it at the time because I didn't have enough money, but had enough money this time when I picked up Heavy Arms, so I picked them both up. So let's have a look and see what we got with this kit. First off, torso is the old Wu Fei in there. Solid blue torso, and you're going to put armor on top of that. So you put the yellow piece followed by the red piece, so you don't got any painting to do here. You do have some lining to do. Shoulders and the head, again, a little bit more lining. There is a fair deal of lining here, but not a ton. But you will need a real touch marker to clean all these lines up. The head, you got stickers for the cameras, for the eyes, and for the back camera. Kind of neat looking. Again, more lining on the back. See the same plug they have for all the EW kits for the backpack. Really nice looking head on this kit. And the shoulders are really effective too. You don't have to do much painting, but you do have one place to do some painting here, on the feet. See those little gray sections on either side of the foot and this little gray section to the back? Those come white. They need to be gray. That's the only place you got any painting to do. Forearms on this kit. Again, a little bit more lining. They are kind of big and blocky in the forearms, which does hamper the bend at the elbow. It's not real bad, but you got some issues there. Shoulders are real good, though. Nice big bend out of the shoulders, and they come out like all the EW kits do. So, no real problems there. The legs, pretty standard as far as EW kits go, but the hips on this kit are really, really good because the skirt armor doesn't really get in the way of anything. So, nice big bend out of the knee, and the hips are great on this kit. Lots of posability options. Again, more lining. Nothing fancy. The skirt armor is kind of nice on this kit. Real detailed skirt armor, and I appreciate that. And here you see the Gundam all set up. Really solid Gundam in terms of the main body. The backpack is probably one of the simplest backpacks I've ever seen. Just a little bit of gray, slap on the blue, slap it on the back. But there's not much to the Shenlong backpack. What do you want? But really solid kit. No real bad nubs, no real big problems. Tiny bit of painting to do, but overall, very solid Gundam. In terms of accessories, you got the beam trident here. Nothing too terribly fancy. You do have this plug on the back of the backpack, which you can remove and replace with this plug here. And then you can attach the beam trident onto the backpack. Doesn't look like a really good connection, but it is. Shake it, rattle it, ain't falling off, no problem. Now, like all the EW kits, you have interchangeable fingers, and you do have the gripper fingers that has the tooth in the middle that connects onto the beam trident here, and you get two different places. You can have it at the middle here or down near the bottom. Of course, you get the clear green effect part. I'm happy to report, rock solid hands, not dropping it, no problem. And like I said, you can use it, the handle down a little farther down the end of the beam trident itself. Shield here, really, really nice shield. I was kind of worried this would be big and blocky, but there's a lot of separate pieces, a lot of detail put into the shield. I'm very impressed by it. And of course, it also has a connection to the forearm, and I'm also happy to report rock solid connection there, not falling off, no problem. Now we get to the Dragon Fang, which is essentially a really, really big flamethrower. Dragon Fang is a little wonky in terms of the connection on the arm. I'm not going to do the shake test on this because it'd probably go flying off and I don't want to break it. What you're going to do is you're going to flip the Dragon Fang forward, which, trust me, is a little easier if you just take the thing off. This thing doesn't fall off all the time, but it does happen. You see, you got the clear green stickers for the eyes in there, and you can transform it, bring the fangs up, open the jaw if you like down, and you can imagine fire coming out of there. Really does give the dragon effect, and it looks real nice, but not the best connection on Earth. Not bad, but I've definitely seen better. And you can get some pretty nice poses with that Dragon Fang. But we do have a bit of an issue, which I'll talk about in a short second. Now, people have been asking for a quick tutorial on my decals. How do I do them? Now's as good a time as any, because the decals on this kit are particularly easy. What you're gonna do is cut your pieces out on whatever decal you need. You can do it with a hobby knife, or I recommend a very small pair of scissors, a little easier. You're going to take some clear tape and you're going to just tape the whole decal down on the place where it's going to be. Use the manual to find out where you need to put it. In this case, the shield. Most of the dry transfers on this particular kit go on the shield. Now, once you have it taped down, you need something to rub it on with. I use a Nintendo DS stylus. If you don't have a Nintendo DS, you can always buy these separate. And these work great because it has a nice hard point, but it's not going to scratch anything because it's a rounded top. You're just going to rub on the top and press it all down, and as you do this, you will see the decal transfer. It's kind of hard to explain, but you know it when you see it when you're doing the decal. And rub it all over the place, make sure it's nice and stuck on there. Then you grab your tweezers. This is why the tape is here. You pull the tape up slowly. You're not going to rip the whole thing off. The reason you're doing this is once you peel it up, you're going to see if you've made any mistakes. Maybe you missed a little piece. Nope, I'm good. Everything's nice and clear. But say I missed a piece, then you're going to push it right back down and fix whatever mistake you made. But I cleared it, pull the tape off, good to go. Next up, the sticker decals. Lots of sticker decals. This is an EW kit. You're going to have to find the right one. Use your tweezers to take it off. Then you're going to lay it down on whatever piece, in this case the Dragon Fang. Make sure you got it in the rice. Want some rice. Make sure you got it nice and even. And make sure it's nice and clear. Lay it down flat. Once you got it and you're happy, give it a quick rub down with the thumb, and you're good to go. Problem is, you got to do that a lot, especially on EW kits or version Ka. That will take a good amount of time. I will say, Shenlong, as compared to the other kits, the decals were pretty easy on this kit. Like I said, most of the dry transfers are right there on the shield. There are a couple in other places. The rest are sticker decals. So, it's not real bad. No real problems with decals, and most of them are pretty nice. Now, once you have this guy in a big action pose, you got the Fang out, you got the shield on, balance isn't great. It's not bad. I'm not going to say this is really bad in balance, but it is a little off. That's why if you want, you can put it on an action base and get rid of that problem. If you put it in a lot of aerial poses or a big action pose, kind of will get a little off balance. Personally, for me, I'm going to just have him standing on the ground next to his fellow EW cohorts, but if you want a nice big action pose, I would recommend an action base. Not necessary, but... Now, for this particular kit, I really compared it to the Ultron because every other EW kit, I have thought about the next possibility, but I think this guy is going to be a great Ultron because it's a good solid base. If they don't screw up the Dragon Fangs. We'll see. And here you see the whole gang all together. Nice setup. Looks good on a shelf. You got the whole Endless Waltz Gundam Wing gang here. Of the 5 that I've built here, I do think Heavy Arms is the best. It does require the most work, I might add, but I think Heavy Arms is the best of the 5, but they're all really good kits. Death Scythe I had a few issues with, but overall, good group of kits. Final thoughts on Shenlong. I'm giving this kit a thumbs up. Like I said, this is a good kit, but really, after building this one of all the EW kits, I'm really looking forward towards the Ultron or the Taku, if you please, because I really think that is going to be a solid kit. Maybe a contender for Kit of the Year. Hopefully we'll see it this year. No way to know. But this is a good kit. If you like the Shenlong, pick it up. A thumbs up from me. Well, gang, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you found it informative. If you got any questions, please ask them. I'll answer them as best I can. Thanks again for everyone who views my videos. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys next time with another review. Oh, and one more thing. Bye, bye, bye. See what I did there?